Hello, Libra. This is your reading for November. I was nearly going to say December. It's not there yet. um, I hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's pull your tarot cards and then we'll get into your reading. Interesting. Okay, so your Moonology oracle cards today are emotions are running high. This is in Supermoon, and we also have a full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan, so there could be that you're really running on emotions right now when you need to be a little bit more rational, and you need to work on practically planning your your dreams, where you want to go, how you want the next year to happen or manifest for you. I know we usually do like New Year's resolutions, um, but usually because they're made drunk, they're made with good intentions, but they're not particularly um, great because we haven't realized things like keep it simple. you might you might put in a lot more work on your New Year's resolutions, and then the rest of January you're not doing it at all. So it's time to really put things in place for you and stop allowing your emotions to fully control how you dictate your life at this time. Obviously, not every single time you can use emotions, it's just at the moment you need to plan this. Your romantic angels cards are children. Your love life is being affected by children. This is also that your love life is being affected by childlike behavior. um I do tend to say that people can be quite childish, and that doesn't stop when they they grow up. um I wish that we could tend to be a little bit more mature in relationships, but I think that it comes down to a lot of times we are looking for someone to fulfill something that was lacking in our childhood. um and this comes back to quite a lot of emotional trauma being like held on to or ignored as we grow up, and so therefore we don't tend to resolve it, so therefore we expect our partners to take on this role for us because that's the only way we think they can love us, or the only way um that we can experience love is through this kind of trauma, you know, and we have to let go of that trauma to kind of grow into our own self, grow into who we want to be, instead of like holding on to this attachment, just hoping that someone will meet our emotional trauma needs when that's not a particular healthy relationship. And if you're around someone that's in this kind of like trauma and you date them, they need to really work on it. We can't just sit there and go, well, it's not up to me to heal, it's up to them to make me heal. It doesn't work like that. We really need to work on that. There's also a thing here. So if you're thinking specifically about a person. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. It could be that you don't think you're worthy enough of love right now, and this is a reminder that you are worthy of love. We do see here in your oracle, your tarot cards. Sorry, I just called them oracle cards. I apologize. That you are going through quite a lot. You have kind of left a lot of things by the door, especially in September. You really haven't wanted to play as many games with other people. And this is maybe not what I would call games, but we go through our lives having to be polite to other people, being nice to other people. And I think you've got to a point that you're really given up on a lot of your life to walk away and find something new. Um, you're also retreating into yourself. So it's kind of like, okay, I'll give up a lot of my life, find something new, but also you don't want to be around other people. You don't want to be told what to do. Right now, you're not you're not looking for anybody to give you advice. You just want to be like, nah, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to deal with any of these other things that are coming in. Nah, you have quite a lot of strengths. The cards are reminding you that even though you're probably getting quite um distracted right now, it seems like you can be strong, but with the distractions, it's actually kind of creating this not so great dynamic because you might not admit that the distractions are ruling your life. Instead of like you ruling the distractions are ruling you, and kind of creating this feeling of, okay, I can't control anything, Um, this is just part of my personality. This is just who I am, and I would say that the strength card disagrees. There is a feeling of just relaxing. Don't get too burnt out. Take take breaks. Work on these things that you need to work on, but take the time to really spend time with yourself relaxing. And this can be that you need to just have that time, have that space to really work on, yeah, your practical plan, where you want to be, instead of getting overly distracted, overly, yes, this is what I want, like using your strength or your stubbornness against yourself. Um, because it's not okay to walk away and then expect it to naturally um be sorted. You have to be like, okay, well, what do I need next? How do I want it? um and it could be like take a couple of days off, kind of really focus on, hey, where do I want to go? How do I want to go? Because I do like a lot of the other cards, like the other readings today, have been quite a lot of like, hey, how are you getting the next step? And I think it is interesting that a lot of November has been about where are you going to go? How are you going to go about it? And I think just relax and don't get too busy. Don't get too bogged down in busyness. Take your time to relax, because you have kind of given up a lot of things in your life for these things to naturally happen. And so you need to listen to that. You need to spend time listening to yourself instead of getting too distracted or too bogged up. Thank you everybody for this reading today, and I hope to see you next month. See you soon. Bye bye.